What's up guys, I'm going to be showing you this starter base slash solo base. It's a starter base if you're playing as a solo and modded, and it would work really well since you could farm up the materials really quickly for it. But this is also a base that you could build as a solo if you have a 2x1 and then you save up about 10k stone. You could build this base pretty quickly. Otherwise, this is the basic foundation. It's really simple to build, not too complicated. The benefits of this base is it has a lot of storage and it's kind of tiny, so most people would probably think that there's not a lot of stuff in here. And there's also a couple other little things inside of it that make it a little OP. So this is the basic shell that you would have to build, and then your TC would go down in here, honeycombing this off to have some protection for your TC, but it is not necessary to put that triangle there on the outside. So yeah, this is where your TC will go down in here, and then this is the cost of the shell. After that, we'll start working on the loot room inside. So you're gonna wanna wall this off. Make sure the hard side is facing out, and then down in here we're going to place a half wall with a quarter wall on top of it to hide our TC, and then we're going to place this triangle right here, and you can access your TC like that for now. And then down on the bottom here we're going to place 2 boxes, a small box, and then 2 furnaces. Make sure you place these boxes perfectly, otherwise you won't be able to jump out of here later on, which I'll teach you how to do, because I've had a lot of people complain in my last base build about how hard it is to jump out, which you'll see towards the end of the video if you stick around. Otherwise you can just skip to the end of the video and I teach you how to get in and out of this loot room to access these boxes on the bottom and to access your TC. So you're going to place a triangle right here, and if you've gotten some shotgun traps like you've been farming or something, or you just have the BPs learned, you can place them up in here. You put one in the back, and then you put one to the left of it, angling them how I have them placed here. You can always put these down later on, even with the window placed, so it's not like you have to worry about this right away. This is something you can do later on once you do get them. But yeah, so like you could put them here with this window later on, and the reason we put them here is because they are very hard to see and very hard to drain. Your level 1 workbench goes over here, but make sure you place it correctly, otherwise you're going to block yourself inside. You want to place it through the wall and then pull it forward to get the closest spot possible to the wall, you know what I mean. And then come outside and we'll start finishing the loot room by putting down some twig out here like this, and then you'll be able to put a triangle on the inside. Again, when you put these boxes down, make sure you place them perfectly. Go outside and destroy the twig as well immediately so that nobody sees it. You want to do this part as quick as possible. And then when you're putting these boxes in here, make sure they are as tight to the corners as you can possibly get them. Once you've got your boxes in here placed correctly, we'll be able to throw the rest of the stuff down in here, like these door frames. And then over here will be some bags. If you have a duo partner, you could fit 2 bags over here. This base is not recommended for a duo, but it is possible to have 2 people and use this base and it not be totally crammed. Your research table will go over here, and then you'll place a box below it with a fireplace to the left of it. Now you can put a regular door frame like this and it creates like a second airlock. As soon as you get a garage door though, I would try to put one in there. Your furnaces will go over here, your extra furnaces if you need them. If you're playing on modded, you don't really need these furnaces because the 2 in the bottom should be enough for a solo player. Make sure you place them correctly so that you have a nice path to walk through. So I would recommend getting a garage door on here as fast as possible and making sure that the lip is on the inside. You could put a double door frame or garage door over here, but doing that will have the garage door stick out, and having a double door here will just be a pain in the ass. So I would wait until you honeycomb the outside of these 2 walls to the right of us, because adding this honeycomb right here will hide the garage door and also have some added protection to the base as well. But if you do that, I would honeycomb the loot room as well and then upgrade the inside walls to sheet metal if you're going to use this as your main base. Now we can put the window here, and then jumping in and out of here is not something that's very difficult to do. And a side note, if you are inside and you're getting online raided, if you're inside your base, you can hop in here and place a window down, and then once they get inside and come up to about that point, you can take it off and the shotgun traps will kill them, and put the window back down as soon as they're dead to make sure there's nobody else coming in. So jumping in here, you're just gonna have to like practice it, man. So like the way I do it is I hold shift, then I push W and space right after I push W, and then I flatten my pinky while holding shift to push control. So you just have to learn where you need to jump at. It's about in the middle of this triangle. Like it's about 2 steps back. Like if you stand all the way up to the wall and back up twice, that's where you need to jump at, but you need to stand further back. So once you get used to where you need to jump at, the rest will come very easily. So you'll just hold shift, push W and then space immediately after, and then control as soon as you push shift. Once you're right in the air, you want to hold control, and then that's how you like window jump very easily. You can get it down to 100% success rate if you practice it enough. And then once you're in here, you can access all the boxes. Make sure these boxes are pushed all the way back, specifically those 2, and this furnace has to be all the way in the corner. And then the way to get out of here is you just look straight up, hold W into the wall, jump, and then hold right. And when you're holding right, it'll stick you up there and then you can get out. I had a lot of people complain in my last base build where I did a similar loot room that this is like unrealistic to get in and out, but here I show you that it's very easy to get in and out of here. You just have to practice it a lot. So yeah, I'll show you guys some stuff after this part. I just want to show this for a little bit so that people understand how to get in and out of here, especially if they don't know how to window jump. You just want to look straight up, hold right while you're holding W, and then jump, and then look forward and walk out. It's very easy to get in and out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be showing the build cost in a couple seconds here. If you are interested in joining my Discord, every time I stream, I'll be announcing it on there. And I also have some things like auto crouch commands in the Rust help section in my Discord, which assist with window jumping like I'm doing right now. But that's all I got for you guys today. Another little side tip is to just add like a fake roof access point on the top of the base like this, and I just threw a shotgun trap in there just for the lulz. Here's the build cost. We had the little fake roof access. We'll just add some honeycomb to the top of your loot room in your TC. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.